What is going on, guys and girls on YouTube? So, today we're going to be playing Resident Evil 4. We're going to be playing a lot of it, trying to get a lot of it finished. Now, here's the thing. The reason I stopped playing Resident Evil is I didn't think a lot of people were interested in it, but now that they're remaking it, I see a lot of people are like wanting to see what's going on and stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think about the remake and what they should do and not do. And if you agree, please put it down in the comments. But if you could please do me a big favor. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you give me a dislike, please tell me why. That way I can either try to fix it or make it minor. That would help me out a lot. Please, guys and girls, hope you enjoy the video. Let's get going. And enough talking. Now, I do this right here because that tells me, okay, that's the video I need to edit or throw into my editor. Especially when you got a lot of videos on there and you just want to find it real fast. Now that you got that blue surrounding around it, you can actually find it a little bit easier. That actually helps me out a lot. Now, the last video we did was on my old gaming computer, benchmarking it, stuff like that. Now, the reason I am doing this is because there's actually a lot of hype going up around Resident Evil 4 in the remake, more than actually the newest Resident Evil that's coming out, which is actually, I understand it because this is one of my favorite games. I played this on the Nintendo Wii, and it was no picnic, let me say. No picnic at all. Well, I forgot if that's a button I need to remap. I did come back in here to remap them, buttons and stuff, so I gotta log back. I gotta get back out of here and remap. Sorry about that. Oops. Where did I... Okay, I'm pretty sure it's right there. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I gotta remap something because I can't really get to my E button on my keypad right here. And don't worry, all I gotta do is come right back here. We're gonna actually go ahead and make E1, and then we're gonna come down to let me think. Yeah, we'll do 5. 5 because then I can reach that a little bit easier. That's like, you know, you go inside that one thing where all your weapons are and stuff. And oops. Guys and girls, now I make mistakes. I forgot about it. I didn't know I needed to I need the map E. I didn't see that until now. So, I'm leaving that in there because I wanted you to know I make mistakes on my YouTube videos. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about being perfect on YouTube. If they don't accept you for who you are, somebody will, and some people will. And that's what I want this channel to be. I want this to be a place for you to be able to game on from your cell phone, console, PC, whatever you want to game on, whatever you love. I want this to be a home for all of us to talk about gaming and learn from each other. Competition is good, but it is also good to learn. And if somebody is playing a really good game on your Android.
Rare things on sale, stranger.
Okay, hold
What
on.
are you buying?
Let me see if I'm set up to what I want to do. I already know I got that. And man, I'm sorry, the graphics on here, I forgot how amazing they look. To me, these stand up.
What are you selling?
Now, I did start the series out on, what do you call it? My PlayStation 2 emulator. And once I bought it for PC, and you're going, why'd you buy it again? Well, the reason is, I wanted to see, I really was interested in how good it looked on graphics. Okay, I am set up to do what I want to do. And you guys and you girls are going to like this a lot. Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, man. Let me see. Alright, I know a lot of you are going to probably think I'm crazy for doing this, but I'm going to show you something.
What are you selling?
Alrighty. Come in here, sell that.
Ah, thank you.
Now you're going, why are you doing all this? Well, I will show
Thank
you. There's a gun you can get for free. It's more important, but you gotta have Ashley's help. And we are going to be recording for a little bit. I thought we were actually more into the game than this. We're at the last boss. I was wrong, sorry. So it's probably going to take about 3 episodes of this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be recording this already because my dad is going to be having his surgery pretty soon. And my mom's gonna need my help, and that's why I had not been recording, is because my mom is needing my help. And you know, and here's the thing, my family always will come first, no matter what. And by the way, I like it that they actually put in this game, every time you take one of them out, Ashley does that. That is actually a little, you know what I mean? But you'll see what I'm going to show you. Now, I don't know if any of y'all know what I'm about to go get. If you do, please tell me in the comments. I will, if you know what I mean. And so, what we're going to go get is something really cool, and it's a gun. Now, you need to go backtrack to get it, but it's worth it to me. It's a lot better than the automatic gun I just sold. To me, it is. Now, I didn't remap the R because I can actually reach it real easy on my keypad. And I already did a review on these keypads. Once I have a camera mount, I will do a better review on my equipment, like I said. Oh man, we went the wrong way. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, we went the wrong way. Sorry, but the reason I want to do this is I want to go ahead and talk to you about how I would redo Resident Evil 4. Basically, how I would do it is this. He gets Ashley, right? That's the first part of the game. Getting Ashley, getting out of here. All this really does happen, right? What happens is this. Ashley gets home to her dad, and then all of a sudden somebody is like snipes him from a window, and right before he dies, he looks at Neon and says, "This is from your mother," and it's actually a shot, some kind of serum, right? And what happened, and he has not seen his mother, like I'd put it, is basically ever since he was 5. They took her away for criminal actions and stuff like that, and he vowed to never be like her. And what he says is to inject it into your body. Sorry about that. That's my mom's washer, or dryer. I don't know which one. It's probably the dryer. But what happens is he becomes like Wesker somewhat, but it ain't the same serum. It's a better version of that serum. Basically, think of Wesker as like a part 1, and then now Neon's like, level 2. Now, you're going, why would you do that? Because what happens in Resident Evil 4 is basically now he has to, instead of getting Ashley out of here, he has to get her out of the city. But he has powers like Wesker, similar. And how it could be different is you could have these one people that or he could like have these one things that level his powers up. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now right there, that's cool right there. I will be taking that gold. Now the plant. Let me see. Yeah, I go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that right there. That's the main thing I want right there. You're going. Now tell me if this was worth me. Hold on. I can get it. Don't worry.
Follow me.
Alrighty, now let me see what I got. Okay, now let me think. Man. Okay, hold on. I gotta remember how I think it's R. Hold on. I gotta remember how you move stuff in here. I know it's a button. I just can't remember which one. Q maybe? No, that ain't it. Okay,
Wait.
yeah.
Follow me.
Let me think. I think if I go down to that bottom one, it will delete. Won't, doesn't it? See, it wants to delete it. No. Let me think. I gotta remember how you remove stuff in the game. And I gotta push some buttons to know what button it is on my keyboard because I don't know. Okay, hold on. Oh man, this is confusing me. Um, Let me think. No. See, that's, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to think, what would it be? Now, I don't know how you get to where it shows all your keys and all that at. So me, I go for, like, the buttons. As you hit them, it will actually eventually give you the right one. Now, I'm surprised it ain't near, like, where you would hit a button. Wait. No, that was E. Can't do that. But that would work a little.
Wait.
Now, I know this me doing this. Don't worry, I will edit out a lot of this now here. I can't use that. So, can I no. Wait, yeah, I can. Hold on. Really? There you go. That'll work. Okay, now, let me think. I should have sold that scope right there, to be honest with you, but I didn't. I think I had enough room. And I'm trying to show y'all something, but it's not easy right now because I'm trying to figure this out on how do you move stuff. Let me think. Enter. Nope, this does that. What does it? Right there, I found it. Okay, now we're cooking with a little bit of, you know what I mean? Okay, now let me go ahead and get on my sniper rifle and see if I can just reload that. To take the rest of those sniper bullets. Okay, now we're cooking. Okay, give me 1 minute. Alrighty, now let me see. Let's see. Okay. Now, these right here. Okay, these. Oops. Nope. I don't want that. Hold on. Alright. Now watch. Okay, what you want to do is you want to make these. Hold on. How do you? I'm trying to figure out how you now flip it around and stuff. Nope. Could do that actually. Hold on. I might have an idea. Now, this is gonna be a tight fit, but we'll see if we can pull it off. And if I do, oh my goodness, this is gonna be really, really not easy to do. Because it's going to take a few seconds. No, that's what I like about this game. I like that you gotta actually pay attention to how much room you got and stuff like that, because it gives you more of a challenge of what to take and what not to take, what you can handle and what you cannot handle, if you know what I mean. And there it is. Can somebody please give me like a thumbs up or something for that, because I was really, really struggling for some room and I got out of it. So please, if you know what I mean, if you could please, I mean, hey. Oh shit, I want to follow. That's
Follow me.
there we go. But that was not easy to do. And I'm going to teach y'all something here in a second. Now, I'm going to put a series on this of how to kill all your enemies really fast, but it's basically all the same way. But you're going to see it here in a second once we go up against this boss. And to be honest with you, I would still do it like this. Neon, I'd get her out of here, but I'd like make it to where the next part is basically you have to get her out of the city. There's a helicopter waiting for you and her. And now this is why I change up a little bit. What happens is instead of Ada betraying him like she did in this game, she actually goes with him because she is pregnant with Wesker's son or daughter. That's right. That's what I do. I'd make it to Ada was pregnant with Wesker's son and daughter. She don't know. Well, she knows that she's pregnant, and what he's been doing is And her food and everything she drinks, he's been putting chemicals in there to make the baby more stronger, right? Well, and experimenting, right? Anyways, well, what happens is when she figures this out, she goes on this mission, and she goes, after this, I will be, done, right? Because he don't want nothing to happen to her because of what he's doing, right? And he lets her go because he doesn't want her to catch on. But she's already caught on, and he does not know that yet. And what happens is after she, wait, all right, never mind, we're going the wrong way. Sorry about that. Anyways, what happens is she makes a deal with Neon that he will help get her out of there, and in return, she'll be under their protection and all of this. And you're going, what has this got to do with anything? Make her son the person we're playing in Resident Evil 7. Yeah, that would be a cliffhanger right there. Make it to where her son is the person we're playing in Resident Evil 7. The newest one, and in the, Resident Evil 8, oh my goodness. That is how you mix it up. I mean, I would sit there and go, okay, I got you. And here's the thing, you're going, why does he not have no powers? Because they were dormant. What happens is after he goes through all of that trauma, basically, to get his girlfriend back and all of that, well, what happens is that starts waking up his abilities and everything, and, well, what happens is look, Chris is not there to kill him, actually, or shoot her. What happened is, it ain't him. He sees it as Chris, but it ain't him. But how I do is make it to where, basically, he's hallucinating. Somebody broke in, drugged him, and made him think Chris Redfield did that. That's what he saw.
Wait.
And then how I would
Wait here.
Then what you do is you make it to where when he goes there, he had to be drugged, right? Because they wanted to make it. They had to make him a cover. The problem is he can't remember certain things because of the serum that they gave him in the drug. And what starts to happen is he starts to get his powers, strength, speed, and everything. And you're going, why make Neon have the powers if, you're going to have, well, the reason is make Neon the person who fights Wesker. And make his son the one who helps him. But here's the deal. You're going, why make Neon? Well, here's the thing. Wesker's behind the outbreak in Raccoon City, is he not? Why not? Neon has more anger at Wesker than anybody, if you think about it. He took how many things away from him? He was going for a good job. He thought he was going to live a normal life. Then his life gets flipped upside down, all because of what happens with the virus. Make it to where Neon goes after Wesker and takes that serum from his mom, and make it to where she's actually a part of the people who was against him. And then how you do this, then what happens, because you're going, wait, why would she do that? Because think about it, she hasn't seen her son in how long, and family is family, you know what I mean? And it's always a mother's instincts to protect their child. And what I would do is basically make it to where when he goes after her, got it. What I do is make it to where once he goes after him, she gets him into the building. Got it. They're about to get burned. And if y'all think this is a good idea, tell me, please. Because if y'all want me to start doing different scenarios for games and stories, I will. But I just don't know if y'all like me blabbering, like how this story is and stuff. Because honestly, I think how it should go was Ada figured out, like, made a deal. Because honestly, her portraying Neon how she does it don't really fit. I feel because let me put it this way: she knows she has those feelings, and that's why she gives y'all the this that ski or what you know what I mean. I think it's called a ski. Not it well that one little jet thing. I cannot think of what they're called. Please do not. You know what I mean? And because she still likes him, and because you know what I mean. And it would work because think of it. She has that virus. She trades it. She trades it for being able to have a normal life and have a kid, right? And it would also fit in with Resident Evil 7 because we don't know much about the person we're playing in Resident Evil 8 besides his girlfriend was, kidnapped and then he found her and we went through all that. Make it to where that's actually one of Wesker's son, like the second one. And the reason he didn't have no powers in the first one is because when he got infected with that virus, they were actually mutating and they were actually combining into one. It was a reason he didn't have no powers. They were weak for a moment, like through that game, and then that could also make more sense about how his hand was actually reattached to his body. Because Wesker doesn't he have like healing powers, is what I heard. Like he can heal a little bit faster than we can. That'd make more sense, and it would make more sense of how he can survive a lot of that stuff we went through. And now, what I would do in the ending is do this. Make it to where Neon finds I cannot even think of his name. Anyways, Neon goes there and finds him, right? Well, what happens is once he finds him, he says, I remember you. You used to, you know what I mean? Because make it to where Neon is like, they go to each other and like they stay in contact. Basically, he's making sure she doesn't get in any trouble, and she's sticking to what she dealt upon. And now here's the twist. Now, remember how I said about Neon having the powers and stuff? Make it to where that those powers were actually supposed to be an upgrade, and they're supposed to be combined together, right? Well, basically, what happens is Wesker finds out that that was Neon's mom. They're helping each other. Sets a trap, gets a sample, but then who comes in? The person from Resident Evil, number 7. That's who breaks it all up. Make it to where there's 2 parts, like a series, like leave us like a cliffhanger. And you're going, don't do that, don't do that, you know what I mean? And I understand that. I don't like cliffhangers either, but sometimes they're needed to draw the crowd inward, you know what I mean? And tell me if y'all think this is a good idea, or y'all don't like it, you know what I mean? Because I'm just, and the reason I just feel that Ada shouldn't have done that at the end of the game, and hold on. Hold on. Oh, come on.
Wait.
That does it. I don't got none of those. I ain't got time for this. There. Now we got it. But if y'all like how I say to do this story, please tell me. And how they should do it is
Follow me.
basically, and now they could do it another way. Make it to where Neon didn't know she was infected with the virus, and that's how it all started there as well. They can just come up with so many ways to change this game. But my biggest fear is the game that they come up with is going to be horrible. That is my biggest fear because this is like a like a masterpiece of a game. Whoever made this game, I cannot remember his name, but oh my goodness, I love the game. Honestly, this is one of my favorite Resident Evil games. It's not just because of the merchant like one person. It's the story. It's how they did it. They went out of their comfort zone and they said, you know what? We're going to do something different. We're going to separate from the story. And here's the thing. They already started, like, when they first were coming out with this one, they were going to do, like, he had hallucinations and stuff. Make it to where Chris has had an hallucination of Chris Redfield doing that, because that's his biggest fear, because of what they have and what's going on with them, and make it to where it ain't true. And make it to where what they left out is, well, y'all are on a, what do you call it? Helicopter, and the helicopter gets hit, y'all are going down, just like in Resident Evil 1, and they don't show y'all that. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people are going through and looking for anything they can find out, but Chris Redfield killing his girlfriend does not make sense, especially how Chris looks. Not, sorry about that, because how can you go from long hair and stuff, you know what I mean? And here's the thing. I still either it's a clone or something, because it don't make sense, and I'm hoping they will explain why he did that to his wife. What was she? Was she actually working for Wesker, keeping an eye on the boy, seeing if he made any progress? Think about it. If they made it to where he, you know what I mean? That is, if y'all don't, you know what I mean? And I am just, thinking out loudly right now, because honestly, we honestly can't say what they're gonna do. But what I do think they need to do is make it to where Neon has powers in either this game or in Resident Evil 5. Because if they're gonna redo this game, are they gonna redo Resident Evil 5? I mean, I understand that Resident Evil 8's coming out, and I get that, it's the newest and greatest and stuff, but you can't help but think about how they're going to change this game. What are they going to do differently? What are they going to change? Is Ashley not even going to be in the game? Is Ashley even going to be able to help you? And if you are somebody that has information about this, please put this below my video, and we will discuss it in another video about this, because here's the thing. If you were working on Resident Evil 4, the remake, please talk to me, because I have so many great ideas. I don't know if they let y'all go for them or what, but I would really like to try to tell y'all some of them, and the reason is because honestly, if anybody should go after Wesker, I think it should be Neon. To be honest with you,
Welcome.
and
Got some rare things on. What are you selling?
oh,
I Is that old stranger? Is that old stranger? Is that old? Thank you. Is that old? Is that old? Thank you.
there you go. We're done now.
Come back anytime.
Wait, I need to look at something else I forgot. I need to see if I can.
What are you buying?
Okay, I can't make my case any bigger, so. Okay. Now, I hope, you know what I mean? And honestly, Resident Evil 4 is one of my, like, when I first played it, it was on the Nintendo Wii, and I still have so many memories with the Nintendo, the GameCube, the Wii. I mean, that is what literally helped me from my bullying and stuff like that.
Wait.
And here's the thing. I always thought I didn't belong anywhere. I've always felt like I was the outsider, but when I'm gaming and talking to other gamers, it's like I belong. You know what I mean? Like, I fit right in. Like on a puzzle. And, you know what I mean? And that's why I want to make this a place for all types of gaming. I will say it again, from your cell phone, console, PC. And I can even, you know what I mean? And here's the thing. I play games on my console. I play games on my phone. and I'm about to try to do another thing. And basically, what it is
Follow me.
I will take it's my mom's laptop, and she has I downloaded Steam to it, and I'm going to try and play Steam games from her laptop while my dad's having surgery because we're going to be in the car.
I think you've lived long enough. Let's see if you can survive this time.
They're over here. Okay. Got it. That's why I shot those right before I walked in, and we are going to have another one. So I'm just going to reload real quick. That.
Wait.
And where are they at? Right there. Flash grenade. Okay.
Follow me.
And I will always, this game will always have a special place, you know, with me. And honestly, really? Okay, I'm sorry, but this is kind of cheesy. This one's the cheesy one, I admit. And I feel if they were to mix them together, from them being on like here and then them being like at like where the president is, a little bit of both, I feel that it might make a better game because here's the thing. On the island, you know, you're fighting the bosses and stuff. Now, it'd be crazy if they mixed it up by you actually having to fight only one of them here and then the others there. And make it to where the island, I mean not the island, but when they get here to the land, they're different, they're more stronger, they're more powerful. You know what I mean? And if anybody agrees with me making Neon like Wesker and Wesker's son, please tell me in the comments because honestly, I think he should be over anybody that gets powers because of what he's been through. He has shown that you do not need powers to be a hero. You do not need, you know, you use your head, you know what I mean? And that's what he's basically done all of his life.
Wait.
What I would do eventually in one of Neon's, like when you play through him, and what this serum can start doing is making Neon have flashbacks to when he was a kid. Yeah. Now, I hope I'm not, you know what I mean, nobody's saying here to stop talking about this, but, and this is just my opinion, and honestly, I feel that they knew what they were doing. Wait, did I already get that one? Did I get that one? Okay, I may have missed a spot or something. I don't know. Okay, if it ain't recorded, I am sorry for that. I should have it though. I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm not, you know, for positive, and I'm sorry if I don't. And I don't know why. Wait a minute, that's right. I'm so sorry. That must have been what was on. I had my Alright, when I first got my new game, my first gaming computer, it had a hard drive. It crashed. I had a whole bunch of files on there. I forgot that was one of them. I thought they were already all been edited up on YouTube. I just now realized that this is not one of them, and I'm sorry for that. It ain't nothing really important you missed. You may have missed me going with the dogs, but I'm not for sure. I mean, honestly, I don't know. It may be up on my YouTube channel, but I'm not for sure. I will check once this is all done. And yes, I did skip past that because, a lot of us have probably played the game. Please tell me if you have or have not played this game. If you haven't, even if they're remaking it, it's still worth the buy. And the reason is you can compare the two of how they're different. And honestly, out of all the views, I like it when you can be first person. I do like the over shoulder view too, but when you're playing with keyboard and mouse, I really hope that on the next one they do give you choice of how you want to play. Like three ways: over the shoulder, fixed camera views, or honestly, the camera view thing was not my, I didn't like it honestly, but I did put up with it. Now, I did. Now, the first Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 0. Did I like it when I was a kid? Yes. When I went back and played it now, it was like I could see some of the, what's wrong with it and stuff, and how why some people didn't like it. Well, what is going on now? Hold on. What in the? Hold on. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm clicking. I gotta hit enter. Yep. I'm at. You know. Sorry. Oh, this gun is. Wow. Okay. Now this is one of my favorite guns right here. And how I would do it is he took this gun back with him. He still had all the gear you like left with on here, and I feel that this like Resident Evil 4 needs to be fought in that town and here as well. Like in both places, If you agree, please tell me. Don't, you know what I mean? Here's the thing: everybody's going to have their opinion, and that's okay. And my dad's always told me something. Opinions are, everybody's got one, and if you know what that saying is, you know what I mean. And
Got some rare things on sale. What are you buying?
okay, let me see. Oh, yeah.
Is that all, Is that all, stranger?
Upgrade.
Thank you. Is that all, Is that all, strange?
Upgrade.
Thank you.
Now, in this one, I did not upgrade my shotgun, and the
What
reason
are you
is
selling?
I'm not gonna upgrade that one until I get the.
What are you buying?
This one when you basically see. I'm gonna make sure he don't have it already, but he does not. Now, the Red 9 is actually the best gun on here. I think it's actually all through the Resident Evil games. It's been my favorite out of all the guns. Now, when we played as Resident Evil 2, I felt that they could have done a little bit better with Neon's gun and the upgrades. Honestly, I would have made it a semi-auto to where it could shoot 3 shots at a time with one click. Now, and here's the thing: it like does that in a way, but it's like it pops still, like poop, poop, poop. I'm talking about like two, two. You know what I mean? Like on here, how you get this fully auto, but only make it 3 shots at a time, and it speeds it up somewhat, but not that much. Honestly, I wish they would have gave you a chance to win this gun, the Red 9, on there as a playthrough. Because if they did that, if they made it to where you could get the Red 9 just by getting some kind of grade on there. And here's the thing, I would not make this a high grade, like you need to get at least an A with one of the characters. That's what I do for you to get the Red 9.
I wonder if you can see me, Mr. Kennedy.
If you even scratch her, I'll break your bones.
First, we shall see if you can make it this far. I'll be waiting.
Shit.
Sorry for that. But, and here's the thing. I still think this is one of my favorite games out of the whole entire Resident Evil series, and I'm afraid what they're gonna do with the remake. I'll be honest with you. If any of y'all are, please tell me in the comments, or y'all, you know what I mean? Because what, you know what I mean? What happened? Oh, okay, I got you. What happened? You know what I mean? Like, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? I do save a lot, and that's how I've always played the game. Save, save, save any chance I got. On Resident Evil Zero, when I'd play that, I would always make sure I had like at least 3 ink cartridges on me at all times when I would play it, and it did keep me from having to redo a lot of things. And I did play. I do have Resident Evil 1 as well. I gotta fight these guys. That's right. Give me 1 second.
Mátalo.
Come on, give me your bag. Yes. Now, tell me in the comments if you think you would have got rid of that fully automatic gun for that right there, or you would have kept the other gun. Because honestly, I think I did the right thing by selling that one off and taking that. Okay, he should change here in a second. He should stab me if that blows before he runs. Nope. I'm gonna take it. The reason I did is that right there. Wait, isn't there supposed to be 2? Huh. When I played Resident Evil on the PlayStation 2, there was 2 of those creatures. Oh my. Unless I played it on a different difficulty, I must have. Oh, that's right. Played it on medium. I did this one on easy where I wouldn't have to take that long. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I forgot. But now I am going to show y'all something else on this. And, well, I'm just going to show you here. Now, what I do here with this missile launcher, here in a second, what you're going to see, this will work on all the enemies. Now, the very first enemy on Resident Evil 2, him, the big cheese, I would not use it on him. You need to choose who you're going to use this on technique on. Honestly, I use it on the first top 2 because it's a quick way to end the game, and you know what I mean? You'll see. If it's, you'll sit there and go, oh, we didn't know we could do that. Now, if you didn't know this, please, I didn't know. Honest, I don't know if anybody knows of this trick, what I'm about to do.
Mr.
I gotta get ready to hit a button.
Don't you know when it's time to throw in the towel?
Oh, okay, I didn't expect that, so C and A. Alright, I'm gonna move over to my keyboard now because I gotta push 2 letters. And there's how many letters on the keyboard? Oh, I'm pushing them. Oh, C and X. Oh my. C and X. Sorry about that. I'm not used to playing this like this. I do like it like this more because I'm more accurate, than the controller. But please just let it be this again. There. Everybody's saying about time. Now we are gonna get to the end of him.
Satisfying sound of voices there.
Don't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more games! Kill him! Kill!
No.
Quickly! We shall prepare for the ritual! Leon, you're alive.
Yeah, this is when I get the new upgrade shotgun.
So maybe you have 9 lives. But it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please. Die, you worm!
Somebody needs to put that toddler to sleep, please. Hey, he is acting like a child. I'm just telling you the truth. Something is going on. I don't know if it, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, my controller is not plugged in. Now, I'm ready. I wanted to finish this up because a lot of people are, talking about Resident Evil, and if nobody knew about this trick that I'm about to show, I'm going to be in shock. But I have a feeling a couple people figured this trick out, but I'm not for sure, And that's why I didn't mind using that right there, because I knew I'd get another, and I don't have no room to put it anywhere right now. Give me 1 minute. One side. Okay, it still got bullets. Let me see something. It's how he's acting. It's got to be something, like something's going on. I don't know what it is. But I'll find out in a little bit what it is and why he's messing around like that. Because it could be a button sticking, or I don't know, for honest. I just don't. I mean, I'll look at it. There it is. That's the gun I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell. Right there. So all goes.
Thank you. I'll buy it in a hot.
Then come over here. Now, a lot of you are saying I wouldn't have done that. Well, true, but this shotgun will help out a lot, and it gives you already right in them. And let me see what else we got. No, that's about. Oh, I know what we can do. Shotgun.
Thank you.
And speed because of what we're about to be going up against. And does it? If it don't have none in it, I will upgrade it. But it does. And the reason I don't like doing it when they have like bullets in them and stuff is because I feel that wastes the bullets that you have in the gun. I don't know if it just they stay there and they just add on or what. But if you know, please tell me in the comments.
Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
Alright, let's go ahead and save. Nope. Oh, sweet. It did. I got enough room. Okay. I honestly do not. I'm pretty sure a button sticking. I'm out. I'm pulling my Razer mouse, my Razer keypad, because it's been abused. They used basically this thing. I got it in 2015. You'd go 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. It's a couple of years old, and like I said, I'm going to keep using this thing until it basically won't turn on at all. If they want to send me another one like Razer does, I will review it. But I do want my opinions and everything to be my own. Let me see. Starting out, honestly, you really gotta. All right, let's go with that. Let me think. It didn't do the door yet, so okay. Now, you're thinking I'm going to use the missile launcher on him. Well, you can, and you would win right away, but no, I'm not using the missile launcher on him. I got enough health, so I'll be fine without that. Now, please tell me in the comments if anybody knew about what I'm about to do, and it's going to be at the end of this video. If you did or did not, because honestly, it's basically a cheat code, and it's funny. Because if they keep this game like almost original to how it is right now, and They don't change any of that, and I can actually take these, you know. Okay, I did not get that at all. Let's go ahead and heal him up with this one right here. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be bad at this. Really? Hold on, let me just heal myself up and then... That is true, but let's go ahead and go with that. Get a lot of my health up now. It's almost time for the fight. Let's see, where are we? Oh, that's right, I gotta go to the door first. Or near the door and it'll do it. Okay, I got that now. I figured it out. Sorry, but you're really kind of wasting a lot of your bullets when you do when you shoot at him right now, because he's got like some kind of thick armor, or like it's like a thick skin. I really don't honestly know what it would like what you would call it. Honestly, here's the thing. I wish they would have showed more about um I wish they would have showed like more story of how this all happened. You know what I mean? And how did they even get the virus? These people. Come on, I gotta get to that door. There it is. I knew it would go. I thought it was gonna be soon, and I was right. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. Honestly, I wish they would have made it to where you didn't have to aim and reload. Yep, time to use that because I'm almost got this. Don't want to die. And I could replace that one with the one I'm about to get here in a minute on that desk. So now let's bring out the whistles right out. Let's take this guy down a couple of things. Oh, right away. Somebody give it up for that gun, please. Let's say, you know what I mean? Honestly, I still think that was a good trade-off. Because that thing, that gun just took it down like boom, 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 and I was like, oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid Man. And but honestly, that's my three favorite drinks are sweet tea. That's number one. Kool-Aid is second, and then Mountain Dew is like my third. But I drink more Mountain Dew than anything because that's the easiest thing I can get a hold of. Sweet tea, I really can't. My mom don't make it that anymore because You know, because of after her surgery, now she can't hold anything really heavy, and that you know what I mean. And it's hot. I don't want to hurt herself, so a lot of the times I
It
just go down.
seems that Salazar is having difficulty taming the American pig. Salazar had his chance. Krauser, go get the girl. Oh, and dispose of the swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
And how what I would do with Krauser is basically he goes with Ada as her agent, and what they and the trade off is Krauser gets what he needs from transforming even farther into a like that's why he did this all because of what's going on with him. And here's the thing, it makes more sense if because I feel that Ada should have went with Neon and basically gave them serum
Got some rare things. What are you
and
selling?
honestly what would be really cool is if what happens is this.
Ah, is that? Is that? Thank you.
Alrighty, Resident Evil 9. You're a 13-year-old, basically, kid. What happens is
Is that all?
getting up for school, everything's going normal right now, right? Then all of a sudden, alarms go off. They're saying to stay inside doors. There's a deadly virus going on right now. The CDC is on their way. And what happens is
What are you buying?
Ada and I'm gonna go and say upgrade and waste the
Is that
one.
all? Is that?
Wait a that. We'll upgrade
Thank
twice
you.
to 10. And if any of y'all think this is a good idea, because
What are you buying?
here's the thing, we're always playing somebody in the story. I wish we could make somebody like the 13-year-old kid. It could be he or she, and what you do is on the number 10 is basically it pulls what you've made your character from the first one, and basically you start making them how you want to look when they're a little bit older and stuff. Like I'd say make it to where 2 years go by after this virus happened there, and what's happening is after y'all were attacked, you go through all of this, the city and stuff, the town, kind of like Raccoon City, and what happens is Ada sacrifices herself to save, um, well, you, and Neon is there, and he has to take you, and basically you put up a fight against Neon, and what happens is Neon and you go up against each other, and you barely, you almost won. But what happened is Neon ended up grabbing his gun and shooting you with a dart. It knocks you out, and then that's how the story would end. You go up in a helicopter, and honestly, I think Neon should end up with Claire. And what happens is, if Chris really did do that, that's how Neon can figure out what's going on, and of course he's gonna go help him because that's his brother, in law, and see what's going on. And honestly, if this is everything that they were gonna do, I'm going to be in shock. But what are the chances of that? You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't know if anybody thinks this is a good idea. This is all just like what I'd put together. You first. What do you got? He did a magic trick. Disappearing explosion. Explosion magic trick. Exploding magic. Yeah, exploding disappearing magic trick. There. But I hope y'all like and I really do want to finish this whole series up. I'm going to try to get it done in 3 videos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, Because I don't know if my dad's gonna be okay. I don't know what's gonna happen after the surgery. And if y'all could please pray for my dad, he'll be fine. Everything will be great. I'd really appreciate it. And I mean, I don't want nothing happening to him. And my dad may act like he ain't scared and stuff, but that's only because my mom, well, she won't act, afraid. And you know what I mean? You try to put on a brave face. He's already wanting to play Mortal Kombat 11 on the place that the PC, not the place on the PC. And I did figure out how we could do this. I already booted it all up on my mom's computer, so I know it would work. Basically, I'd go out there, put Steam on that computer, and use this one to broadcast it to, and like be feeding off of this good computer. I just don't know how good it's going to do over a hotspot. And I am going to try to put two hotspots together and make it the signal stronger. If anybody knows how to do that, please put it in the email because I'd appreciate it. One more thing, if y'all want me to play as Ada and go through her part as well through here, please tell me and I will. Because Ada's part is actually pretty cool as well, you know what I mean? And oh, this is not gonna be pleasant. Okay, here's the thing. I'm sorry. These guys ain't my favorite boss or anything like that. I just feel that they were actually looking for another enemy to throw in here, and I feel that these were just randomly thrown in here. To be honest with you, because it don't make. How does a human become that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How does a human become that huge, that strong, that tall, or anything like that? You would think your heart would give up before anything would. You know what I mean? And I just can't figure that out. I just feel that these were like a throw-in character. Okay, I got 2 hits in and from it. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Okay. 5 shots. Okay. Oh, he's probably feeling that, isn't he? And honestly, I think that gun's better than the other one that you can get. You know. Oh. Okay, that was bad. I'm still learning how to do that a little bit better on keyboard and stuff, but like I said, I like playing it on keyboard and mouse because I can aim better. Here in a minute, once we get to our next save, I am going to go make sure that this all did go correctly, you know what I mean? Because I'm hoping it did. There. I just wanted this one to be done. Because after this, I'm going to go save it. Don't worry, I will hop back on here. I'm just going to go make sure the recording's all good and doing okay. And I should have done it sooner than later, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just hoping it didn't mess up because, oh my goodness. I mean, if it does, I'm probably. I mean, I got a knot in my stomach right now. Ugh, just thinking about it. Okay. Um. Alright, thank you. Honestly, I'm probably gonna take the grenades and try to get them all grouped together and basically take out as many of them like this as I can. There, that one's gone. Oh, get him in the tunnel. Okay. It should have took out. It just took out one. Really, that didn't go too well. Honestly, that would have worked. That worked out better in my head. I'll be honest. But the one weak point on this right now is its store, like the backlog. I mean the back of like, how did these people come here? How did this get? How did this all happen? Like even all the like the castle, everything. How was this all? You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. How honest will do it is make it to where the person you're buying the weapons from is behind it all. Like the virus, all of it. And they betrayed him, and honestly, this is another way I do it, is making it to where he gives you a serum similar to theirs, but you're in control, you're faster, you can heal easier, and how I do that is your squares down there. See how they got those lines? If as long as it's still in that line, you heal up with that little bit. And with but I know it already. I'm gonna use the shotgun. Use the shotgun. Well, I gotta save the shotgun for the last part. So I still think that's one of the coolest, door openings on the game. And I don't know if y'all do or y'all don't, or I should. Yep, I did hit one. That's two. Honestly, I feel that they should have changed his Neon's gun in the second one from that pistol to something a little bit else. Or they should have gave him the red 9, like basically it was what how you had Wesker and then you had the gun guy, it was there. You know what I'm talking about? And here's the thing. I really would like it if they would have just made it to where you could use the red 9 right off the bat instead of you having to get this one S rank or whatever. And I mean, how I would make it have unlimited ammo. I would have just made it for like the main gun. You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious about who's a better shot, Neon or um Chris Redfield, because they really don't talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, was his plan to join them eventually? What, just be a like a police officer or detective, and that was it, or what was his plan? Is what I was wondering. Because I'm just wondering how good of a marksman Neon really is. Because it'd be also cool if they could make this like a, I'd really love it if they could do like a TV show of Resident Evil. Honestly, how I do it is what happens is whole world gets infected by the virus. Some people become like Chris. I mean not Chris, but like Wesker and stuff, and the other, and they call them super soldiers. And what happens is sometimes nothing happens to you, but either three things happen to you: you turned into a zombie, you didn't, or you turned into what they call a super soldier or a superhuman if you're not one of the soldiers. And how to do this is basically, like I said, Claire, I mean not Claire, but Ada, how did you? She had a son. Son had powers. She trained him to use them. He got away from there for a little bit, and then, so what does he do next, right? You're wondering. Well, after Neon gets him back, he goes to live with them. They have a daughter, same age. Claire, they named her. See, I don't know what they named her. I kind of feel like Astrid. I'm trying to think. Asteroid or like something like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really think of a name for her. Like, but you know what I mean? I don't think it'd be like a regular name. I think it'd be like somebody like Claret, like Redfield, Asteroid, or somebody. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what their name are, but that's how I do it. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. If this video is all good. If it's not, I'm going to have to fix some stuff. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Girls and guys, we are back. Yep, I swapped it around because we had to do a switch. Like, basically, I had to go make sure everything was good and it was recording that, and it is. So I'm just going to do that now. Now that I got that blue border around it, I know what my second one is, and now I know that the first one is right before it. So, I think they named her something like, and here's the thing. And now, after he moves in with Neon and all them, right? Well, what happens is, like I said, that whole town gets infected. You know what I mean? And this is the start. He's like 13 right now, right? In school, and then all of a sudden walks in this one person, pukes up this black tar stuff all over these one people, and then they start dropping and like shaking a lot. And
Welcome.
he's in there with his sister.
Some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
And how would you do? Well, now
Ah, is that is that all? Is that all?
what
Thank
he
you.
does is this. He brings a 3D printer of an automatic rifle into the school. And he has all the parts in his bag, right? His backpack, and all of a sudden he has a pistol already put together. It's a 3D model, right? And he has a secret compartment in his backpack. No scanners can go through it. Nobody knew about this, not even, Claire or anybody, right? Takes it out, and basically ends their lives, right? And he goes, "What are you doing?" There's, somebody goes, "What? They're sick." And one of them comes up around this one guy, bites him on his neck, and then basically he goes, "Listen up, you get bit, you die." And everybody, he goes, "I don't know about you, but I'm not staying here." And what he does is he does something in return. Neon saved his life, so now he is going to save their daughter's life, and there's your new game. Getting like this kind of, but instead of you being a grown up, you're now a kid, and you know what I mean. And I honestly think that'd be different. Tell me if you like that idea. I do. And now how you could what you could do is you can do it so many ways. Like they could have a helicopter to take y'all out. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. When you go to a school, you get friends, and he was the person. He didn't have nobody. He didn't be attached to nobody. And the reason he did that is because he knew one day maybe he wouldn't, like they might one day something might happen. Now, the girl that he is protecting is kind of like his sister. Not then, you know what I mean. He thinks of her as like a sister, not as like, you know what I mean, like somebody he likes. Well, what happens is she tells him she is not leaving without her friend, and he didn't want to argue with her, and he didn't have be, and he knew he couldn't carry her. So what does he do? He goes ahead and agrees, and her friends, one of them, they go hunting, and basically what they were was in archery, PE, but it was like they were doing archery, and what happens is when they attack there, some students got archery bows and started taking out the ones that were bad. And what happens is, this is what you do. You make. I'm gonna name these. I'm gonna name one AJ, and let's name the other one Paige, for character. What the girl's Paige, guys AJ. What happens is AJ um pushes What happens is basically he tries to protect her as best he can because he likes Astrid. Let's just call her Astrid for now. And trying, impress her and stuff like that. Well, what happens? Well, remember how I told you they just drop the chemical and stuff? Well, after he pushes her, he gets bit on the hand, right? Well, they all start pulling their bows on him, about to take, because they know it already. They've seen it. And basically, he goes and says, "I'll leave." And basically, he tells her, "I'll help you for as long as I can, but once I start," and basically, she didn't know how she could, thank him and stuff like that, right? Well, they bandage him up. What happens, you ask? After they like with the rag, and they start moving on, and they find them trapped in a closet, janitor's closet, and how they knew where they were is by everybody. Some people saw them run into the janitor's closet, and they told Astrid where they were. Astrid is basically, think of her as she's friends with everybody. You know what I mean? She don't really count nobody out, and they all know her. And these are the people from the office. They saw them run in there when they couldn't get into the office because there was a whole bunch of them coming, and tell me if y'all like what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Or y'all just, yeah. And once he hears them say this, what he does is he takes his arm. Um, we're gonna what the character you're playing is his name's gonna be, let's just say Max for now. You know what I mean? Like say character like your when you make him, your name is Max. Um, and here comes the hit. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but I thought I could survive it, and I did. Um, but tell me what y'all think about that because I think it'd be pretty cool. As instead of a, you're playing as some kind of grown up, you're actually playing as like a kid. You know what I mean? And I just think it's a mix up, and I'd make it somewhat like a town, but basically instead of you having to follow a series of things, you know what I mean? Like on this game and stuff, I'd make it to where it's like a open world basically type. And what you can do is you can either be somebody that's bad, rule like with a iron fist, you know what I mean? Or you can be somebody that like helps people like from their hurt, you know what I mean? Like it gives you choices, and depending on what you do in the game is how the game will turn out. You know what I mean? And but that's just my idea. I mean, if y'all like it, tell me. If you don't, I'm just, and I don't know why that keeps happening every time. All right, basically, remember that law thing or whatever you want to call it. Um, but I am curious on what y'all think of that idea. If y'all like it, you know what I mean? That'd be cool if the people from Resident, the people that make the games, if they saw it and they liked it, that would make my day actually. As you can see, you cannot, well, basically glitch this one a little, but you can do this. Now you don't have to worry about them. I'm just gonna reload this real quick. Did I do it? Oh my goodness, I did it. Oh, that's so cool. Just by doing that, it glitched. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't know that would actually work. I just want to see if it will because I thought of if I do this, maybe this might not trigger. You know what I mean? And I was hoping it would do it. I didn't think it would work that well. I thought it would just get those little things that was down there always trying to jump at you when you'd shoot at the targets off my back. But it worked out better than I thought. But honestly, with that, so once we get to that part, I will switch over to my controller and right out just do that real quick. I mean, because honestly, I cannot figure out what they're gonna do now. I mean, is it gonna be that again? Or, it's not easy to automatically hit go right to that. Now, let's go ahead and reload the shotgun right now. There, got it. Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to get this all done real fast now. We're gonna go ahead and pause, switch to my controller, because honestly, I'm getting tired of that death sentence right there. And it's hard to figure out what they're gonna do next, because if it's C and X, you know, I gotta jump over to that, and I'm hoping this will work. Hold on. It should now work with my controller. Yes, everything's working. Okay, that's that. What's my... There it is. Okay, then I bet you X is my shoot. Nope. Okay, box is actually shoot. X is reload. Really? This is why I didn't want to use it on that dadgum controller. Right there it is. Who would think box was the right one to go for? I mean, it's X, but I would have made it A to shoot and stuff. Oops, wrong button. At least now I can cover a lot of the buttons. You know what I mean? What? I was hitting X. I was hitting X. That does it. I gotta do it on the... oh my goodness. Why is it not working? This is really... I'm going to... Don't worry. I will cut it all out. How many times this takes me, I guess I'm going to have to do a little bit of massaging this all out, because nobody wants to keep seeing this over and over and over, and I agree, you know, and... that control, I don't know why it's like X's, I don't know what they were thinking. I would have made A shoot and stuff like that. I don't know why. I accidentally keep hitting the quick button instead of E, because that's how you say, you know, yes and stuff. That right there. Oh my goodness. What's going on? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I tried, and I get it eventually. And the only reason I'm letting that guy get on, the guy with the chainsaw, is because he gives you a lot of a lot of gold to me, and I can use that because I can still buy, you know, stuff. Shots. Okay. I honestly don't know what it's gonna be, and I'm shaking right now. Actually. Okay, and then X. What? Really? How am I not getting that fast enough? I'm hitting X. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got the jump. I failed the. Oh my. There we go. Okay, here we go. I don't know how many times I've done this already. This is not easy on PC. If I don't get it this time, got it. Oh my goodness! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I got it. Oh. All right, I will edit out a lot of those because really you don't want to keep seeing the same thing over and over and over. That was not easy. That was not easy trying to jump to that. I understand now some people I skip that thing. Oh, thank you. Oh, but we're back now. We're gonna go to the door. an hour right there. We are going to finish this up. We're going to get past this boss, and we are going to basically, I'm going to show you something now. You need to pick and choose what enemies you use this trick on. Honestly, I'll use it on the second one and then the last one, and that really does help you get through the boss fight a little bit better and faster, I feel. Yes, I'm saving it right here because, one, now it won't make me go through that again. Basically, you know, you go up in there better, that's where it was at and stuff. Now this is kind of tricky. Basically, you gotta walk out first before it starts. Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but somebody needs to tell that little him that his big head does not fit his body, because one, only somebody it's like thinks they are, you know. I'm just saying, the statue says everything. And honestly, what's really kind of crazy is he is the one I least like out of all of them, and he is, to me, the strongest out of everybody. If you were to fight him regularly, it would take you a little bit to defeat him, actually. And I'm going to show you when it will maybe take uh, a few seconds only to do this. Now, like I said, you can choose what you do with this trick. You can, you know, now, remember when you get that missile launcher out, that free one at? That's how I do it. But make sure you start making your case really big and stuff and upgrading the case and stuff. If anybody has any questions, please just tell me in the comments, and I'll get back to you and I'll explain how you upgrade his case if you've never played the game. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Because if you had not, I would still pick the game up, even though this, like, they're gonna redo it and stuff. It would still be a pretty good game to add to your collection, and I am going to prepare. I'm gonna see what is the difference between the two games. Honestly, I've seen the other ones that didn't make it. My favorite is actually the one that's like you're on the like a big blimp, and Wesker is the one you got to go up against, and basically he infected a whole bunch of people with this one parasite. You were basically, you got powers in it. I'm sorry, I still want to see West Neon have a lot of powers and stuff, and honestly, really no reason to jump up here, but take him out and get some and the best part about this game is there's no surprise mechanics. If you watch a little bit of gaming news and stuff, you get what that joke's, you know, that's from and stuff, and I like that. Honestly, I really do want them, you know what I mean? And really, I thought that was just gonna run through me and not even hurt me. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and heal him up. Now, there is actually a chain way down at the end of this thing here. Now, what I would do is just take these guys out right here at top. Now, take this. Take out that one. Now, what you're going to want to do, a lot, win a prize. I honestly don't know how they're gonna do. Oh, X. I was afraid of that. Oh, what? Oh my. Okay, I know. I know what I can do. I'm trying to figure out where it's at on my keypad. X ain't on there. Okay, basically be one of the keys that I could sign and stuff. But wait, I want to make sure my setup is still. I'm still recording, Mom. Run. Honestly, I should take out the sound and put some kind of music to this. If I could, I would. Really? I had that big problem doing that, and it's, you know what I mean? And it's because I'm not tapping X. See, the hand that I tap with is not the one I usually. This is the one I usually do that with because it's my dominant hand. It's on the mouse. Got it. Yes. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here after this, and then I'm gonna go see if my mom wants. She might need me to help her with something.
Nice you could join us, Mr. Scott Kennedy.
You again.
The sacred rite that's about to begin at this tower shall endow the girl with magnificent power. She will join us, become one of us.
This is no ritual. It's terrorism.
Isn't that a popular word these days? Not to worry. We've prepared a special ritual for you.
That's right. Got it. Got it. I almost didn't get that one. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Chihuahua got her nails stuck in a blankie. We have these one blankets, and well, basically, our dog got her nails stuck in it. It don't matter what kind of, like a lot of the blankets we have, they usually this one is actually not on the couch. It's usually like over the couch. It covers, like, you know what I mean. And but we and please tell me if you are from TikTok and you're watching this video. That would I'd appreciate it. I have not been on there in a little bit, but I am going to start recording on there as well again, well, videos again. But the reason I have not been on there anywhere a lot is because I've been getting ready for, you know, my dad's gonna be having his surgery, and hope that took out some of them. Where's the guys trying to basically, you little snake, where is he? There. I know, well, I didn't say it. I feel that they made the elevator slow on purpose. I ain't got no bullets for that right now. Now, like I said, use this at however you want to use it. This is what I'm about to show you. Now, if you use it on the first person, use it. Don't use it till you have to fight him again. Like on the second part, like where his lower half, he separates from his lower body half. Now, I don't know. Now, let's just say this. He's about to, pretty much, I'm about to take this guy down in 2 hits, and it'd be over. Now, I don't know how many people know about this. I don't know if everybody knows about this, and it's like, no, you know what I mean, already out there. I don't know if I'm like maybe 4 or like 500,000 knows it. I don't know how many people know about this. What I do know is you can do it, and it is crazy how quick you can take somebody down with this.
What are you selling? Is that... Thank you. Ah. Is that... Is that... Thank you. What are you buying?
You ain't got nothing I want.
What are you buying? Is that... Thank you.
I will take that.
Come back anytime.
Let's go ahead and save it. We're going to put him on 20. Now, he is, no, yeah, 20. Now you're going, why are you putting him on 20? Because I'm probably gonna go back through here and actually just take out all the bosses at once and show y'all like what levels I think they are. Him, I think he's a 20. And no, I should have put him on level 30, but it's okay. I'll say, fix it when we redo it.
Ah, you just missed her. The ritual is over. She left with my men to an island.
What?
I think it's time I paid my due respects towards her impressive and stubborn will. Mr. Kennedy, welcome.
I'll say it again. Like, he has too big of a head for his own body. He thought he was gonna like kill himself and stuff like that, but nope.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
Huh.
I want you to suffer just like Ashley.
There it is. He's dead. Just like that. That's the trick right there. Tell me how many know this, and please just put in the comments. You can use this with the like rocket launcher you get at the end, like it never runs out of missiles, or you can get one. It just has one shot. Now, I don't know how many people knew about that, but let's just go around getting all of our stuff we could that we had to use. You know what I mean? Honestly, eh, uh, I like it. So, you know what I mean? And honestly, I don't know if y'all knew about it. Just please tell me in the comments. Like I said, um, now remember when you get there, make sure you do upgrade your case to where you can carry the rocket launcher. And it's a free rocket launcher, so you don't have to use no money to even get it. So let's keep it on you till here. Well, until you get to this point. And I don't know if they intended on you to use that rocket launcher for this or for something else. But either way, if they're remaking the Resident Evil 4 games and they don't know about this trick, but I'm betting you somebody's already figured it out. Oh well. Let's go collect the main prize, shall we? Make sure I got everything. Yep, I did. But just please tell me what you thought of that right there at the end. I thought it was bye bye. You know what I mean? And honestly, yeah, I didn't. I saw the snake and I was like, "What snake?" I was like, "Oh, oh well." But I hope you liked the if this, I just want to know if anybody saw that, because if you were to
Got some rare things. What are you selling?
I'm sorry, but the fully automatic gun, it uses these bullets. I'm sorry, no matter how much you upgrade it, it's still not that good of a gun to me.
Thank you.
And somebody else might like it, but
What are you
I believe
buying?
that other gun is better than it. So, I don't get it until we get to that island. Okay, I got it. Well, today, this is going to be the end of this one right here. We're going to continue on to the island in the next part. Please tell me if you like the game. I'd appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me if you did or did not. Now, I don't know how many people know of, you know about what I just showed you with the rocket launcher. I don't know if everybody knows about it. You know what I mean? And if you did not, please tell me in the comments. And if you want me to, like, help you get to where you can do that. But I first want to go somewhere option. Well, I want to go to options. I'm looking for right there. Oh, there they are. There's all my settings. Okay. So I almost got every last one of them already. But okay. I want to see if I can find those because I might try to map my settings out a little bit more before I go play the next one. Please, girls and guys, have a nice day. And guys and girls. I will see you in the next one. Please, if you could play for my dad, I'd appreciate it for his surgery. He's having hip surgery. I know that, you know what I mean? And anything can happen. You know what I mean? And we'll see you on the next one. If y'all don't see me for a little bit, it's because I'm helping my dad. He's recovering, stuff like that. So, I will see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.